All right. You know what? Let me go over to YouTube and so I can see if you guys are actually saying anything. And there we go. Boom, boom, boom. You have a really big audience of 0 people, which is cool. Actually, boom. This is going to work out really well if anyone actually shows up. I'll be able to see your chat because I have my TV behind you. There is a significant delay, which is wild. But okay, cool. So all I'm really just doing is just packing up some orders. This is my little setup for my eBay store up here. And down here is my TCG store, or TCG player store. Over yonder is where all my website stuff is at. Try to keep it separated, but close by, so I could do orders. All right, so on TCG player, let me show you without bubble wrap. These are selling. Cool thing about selling and buying Magic cards or Pokemon cards or really anything. I've been actually trying all kinds of stuff. Like I've been bought some Digimon sealed product. Definitely getting some hard into what do you call it, Gundam, because I just like the series. I like Digimon too, but you just buy stuff and you just hold on to it, and eventually the price will just go up. Like this was going for $90 only 2 months ago. Now it's selling for $150 on TCG Player. So that's like $60 increase. You really can't make that on the stock market. It's kind of wild. You just have to buy crap that people don't really want and hope it works out for you. I do see there's 2 people live, so there's one is probably me and there's someone else. If you want to say hi, and please like. But yeah, so what I would suggest is just purchasing product that people generally don't like from IPs that are pretty strong, like Magic cards or Pokemon, if you could get it, and just seeing what happens. Journey Together, I bet that's going to blow up in the near future because it is a fun set. So what I'm doing is right now is because it's 3 exact same things. I'm just prepping them. And I'm figuring out ways to actually bubble wrap these booster boxes because I haven't really sold any of these before. Now, originally I was thinking this way. Or was it this way? Yeah, originally I did it this way. Too much waste. So doing it this way, there's almost no waste. It's really nice. Now, you shouldn't buy your bubble wrap from like Walmart or something else like that, or Target. You should buy it from like a packing store, because this bubble wrap is super expensive at Walmart. But if you buy it at a packing store, it's relatively cheap, especially if you get like 60 feet of it, like a big giant roll. Oh, hey, what's up? I see you. How are you doing tonight? So yeah, so you want to go to a packing store. I'll probably make a video about the best places to buy packing materials if you want to give this a try. Mind you, this job or side business is the worst. I'm usually going to bed at 2:30 in the morning and then trying my best to wake up at 5:30 so I can go to my normal job that actually pays. But hey, gotta think about it. Jeff Bezos started his book company out of his mom and dad's garage. And look at him now, all up on TRT, jack as hell, super rich. So every single journey really starts somewhere dumb and kind of shitty. But if you stick with it, it might become something, or it won't. Who knows? So I'm probably breaking the rules a tad bit. Oh, I don't want to get those away. I like those. All right. We're coming back over here. So I am a cheap ass. So I'm not going to pay some bro to make me a card or something. So I just use my thermal printer to print my card, saying, hey, next time, save 10 to 40% at my website. Which, if these jokers did buy these at my website, instead of paying like $150, it was like a $135. So that's on them. They probably just don't know, but you do. Now, how do I pronounce my cool guy viewer's name? Matt Natter. Hey, how you doing, bro? My next cosplay project. I want to do my Spartan armor again. Like, I had to give up my Spartan shield, and now I can make my Spartan spear a lot easier. And I just had to be in jack shape, and that'd be alright. You know what I mean? Alright, so now next thing we're going to do is find some boxes. These boxes here, right here, they fit perfectly for Pokemon booster boxes from Japan, but I think they're a tad small for Magic, so I gotta find some boxes. I will be talking, it just kind of be muffled probably. I wish these jokers did buy more than one product. So it's like 3 bros that bought 3 of my booster boxes for that Magic set. I'm pretty sure this box will fit it. Yeah, it fits okay. It just means I gotta put some packing paper in there so it doesn't be all wobbly. Gotta take care of the customer because the customer's taking care of you by buying your stuff, which is pretty cool. Hey, what's up? God, I'm so bad at pronouncing name. Mass on Griffin. I'm like the worst. I'm sorry. I wish I was like not from America and English isn't my first language. Because then I could always make the excuse. It's like, oh, that's why I don't know how to speak English so well. So, first one, me, I just like making a little tease. And then after my Spartan cosplay, well, I was, let's see if you can see it. You can kind of see it right there, that green helmet. I was doing a Spartan Halo Marine cosplay, but I kind of lost interest. Because I have like ADD like a crazy kid. Let me get some paper. A lot of my packing material, I get from eBay or Amazon packages. I just reuse it. Try and save as much money as humanly possible. So you put a little paper in there. Should absorb as much craziness as humanly possible. And because these all 3 are the same, it don't matter none. But I hope they get some awesome hits. I know on eBay I was selling some Dragon Ball Z packs. And one of the guys told me that he got the hit that he was looking for from his one pack that he bought from me. And I had to know what he actually got. And it was a pretty cool card. It was like a old school 1996 Dragon Ball Z all together group photo. It was actually super sick. I liked it. But I know a lot of you guys know me for my Fallout armor that I made. So how are you guys liking that Fallout TV show? Hey Jay, how are you doing? I'm looking for another box. I wish I prepared better. Like I said, I reuse a lot of boxes. So, boom. This one looks like it would be almost like a perfect fit for this stuff. A little bit of paper in there. Boom. Like a glove, kids. Like a glove. It's almost like I planned that stuff out. Now, I would love to know where that person got that box from so I could buy the heck out of it. So when you're putting like paper inside a box, you don't want to like fold it or anything. You want it to be kind of waffled up because that's how you give like an extra protection. And the big thing is when you're mailing stuff out to people, I'm trying to hide my address because the other side has my address on there. You really want to protect people's products. You want to treat them as how you would like to be treated. So giving a little bit extra, I think that matters. I know some people go, oh, that costs too much money or whatever, but that's why I have a real job. So this other box almost stocks myself. Still has my shipping label that I got, whatever this bro sent me. So it's a bit bigger. So I'm going to use a little bit more paper on the bottom and then some paper on the top. So you guys working on any cosplays yourself? Or recently bought any cool 3D printers? Like there's this one 3D printer, I'm super excited. Go and put this down for a second. It's a resin 3D printer that prints in color. I've shared it a few times on my Instagram page, but it blows my mind. Like you could print a doll or figurine, whatever you want to call it, in color. Like it prints itself. That's like wild as hell if you think about it, bro. So I'm really excited about that. It's definitely outside my price range, especially nowadays. I think it starts at $6,000 on Kickstarter, which is wow, crazy. So, another one of these cool guy booster boxes. Plop that down. Asking the person, please shop at my website. Tomorrow I should be getting a whole bunch of Japanese Pokemon packs. The newest set in Japan, which is perfect order equivalent in America, is coming out tomorrow on my website. I'm going to have a few on my eBay store for people who are worried about, they want that extra protection. And I'm getting Perfect Dream. And I really think Perfect Dream is going to be unbearably hard to get in America. Just looking how they're setting it up. And also, from my people that have distributors and know a whole bunch of other distributors, the triple pack set is only having 450,000 copies in America. Being sent to all the freaking comic book shops, card shops, and everything like that. Now, we don't know how many Target and Walmart and like the big box stores are going to get, but 450,000, that's nothing. That's like getting booster boxes. Like that's booster boxes numbers. So if you're a Pokemon fan, buy Japanese. You're going to save a lot of money. It's just as good, and all the prints are really beautiful. And also buy Korean because it's even cheaper, and the print quality is just as good as Japanese. Now, if you're someone that plays Pokemon, which God bless you, wait until the rip and shippers start selling their bulk to us bulk buyers, so we can start selling, get on TCG to save money. Don't be a okay. So I have a analogy for people who buy Pokemon cards, like the guys who are ripping Pokemon cards looking for gold, like those hits. Those are gold diggers. They're digging the ground, mining and stuff like that, or doing the little in the river stuff. Very few of them ever going to make it rich. Then you have like the saloon dudes. They're sort of like my kind of thing. They're like, we're buying up all the not hits and selling them to people. And then you have like the general shops, and those are like the actual card shops and stuff like that. So they're more on the up and up. Like I honestly do feel a little sneezy by selling like cards that I bought from other people, their bulk stuff. It does feel sleazy. I'm not gonna lie, but if you do play, go on TCG Player. That's like the cheapest place to get cards, playable cards. And also eBay, which I both have two stores. Same name. So just packing this bad boy up. Now I definitely like the eBay's back end where you the buyers don't ever see. It's a lot easier to find your cards, and like you can see over here. Let me get you close by. I have stuff. It's called chaos sorting. So it's not by alphabetical. It's just like batches, and it's like I go 21, 22, blah blah blah. And this is the name of the set and how many cards I put into this little grouping. And when I go on eBay, it tells me that batch number, which is awesome. On TCG Player, it just tells me, hey, Destin Rivals, this is the card. Good luck figuring out where you have it. So you have to go alphabetical. So let me bring you down to here. So you got like Journey Together, if you can see it. Boop. Going alphabetical. Destin Rivals, Mega. That's Bloomberg. That's a magic thing. That's my dog. And this is Foundation's other magic. You just go alphabetical and you hope you find it. And you actually put in the correct card. Which, not going to lie, some of the cards I make mistakes. Because there's just too much. And I guess I'm kind of dumb. So for the jokers that didn't start at the beginning, these boxes cost me $90 when I bought them in October. Now they're selling for $150. And all I did was just wait. Now I could have waited a little bit longer. Maybe they could have been $200. But you know what? That's 150, 150, 150. You do the math, $450. That's not a bad day's work. That's almost how much I paid for a case of 6. You can't go wrong for that. So let me go to TCG Player to see what's the next cool guy thing. Okay, so this is a cool card. Well, once it loads up. Okay, so I'm definitely more of a Dragon Ball Z kind of boy, and Berserk, because that's what I do. So let me yeah. This card right here. Look at that. Like at Barnes and Nobles, they were selling these collector boosters, and no one wanted Dragon Ball Z cards back then. But I think this one sold for $19. It's a beautiful card. So going across this little thingy again. You're going to come with, when buying cards and stuff, you're always going to get penny sleeves. Like this is more of a fancy Pokemon penny sleeve, so that's what I like doing. And then I put it into a flexible card protector to give it a little bit more rigidity. So they're much more protected. Like some people like using these, but I just don't know how well these ship. So I'm always kind of worried about those. Never had an issue with these, so that's what I use. And I've been sneaky little butthole recently. I've been snacking this. Like go to my website, Swole Gaming and Cards.com. I almost wish I just went swolegaming.com, but too late now. So boom. So that bad boy is right there. It's nice and secure. I'm going to put her into an envelope. Like I like using these nice envelopes. Like most people in this community use these janky, gross. If I could get it. White envelopes. You know, they're kind of gross. It doesn't says, you know, I don't know, prestigious. Like, you get this envelope, is like, oh, shoot. I just got something good. It's like, nah, dude, you buy a 20-cent card. This is not a 20-cent card, but you buy a 20-cent card. This one, I'll probably put into a small box. To be completely honest, I never use bubble mailers anymore. Too many of them go missing. It's not all of them, but it's like 10%. And usually when I'm using a bubble mailer, it's a card that's $20 or more, up to about $50. So that hurts. That hurts bad. And let's see what's the next card. Now, next order is for $4.25. Now, it could be a whole bunch of Dookie cards. Nope, it's just one Final Fantasy Magic card. Let's see what it looks like. Oh, it's a guy with a sword. So, to find Final Fantasy, go down here, bloop. So over there, starts with a U. So I'm just going to look for one that's similar to this guy for the sword. And I really hope I didn't misplace it. There we go, boom. Nice sword dude, pretty cool. So that's a $4 card for some reason. But I bet it's actually super useful because Magic players, they don't buy pretty cards. They buy usable cards. And if you get into this hobby of selling, you learn that really quick. Like I got some awesome looking cards from the Spider-Man set. No one will touch them. They're pennies. But I got some janky Final Fantasy card that looks okay, whatever, selling for $5. It's like, what the heck? And yeah, I always kind of just drop it on the floor because I just come up and clean it up before I go to bed. So once again, penny sleeve, tape in nice and secure because you don't want it to actually come out of the penny sleeve and get bent. So then let's check eBay. eBay might have some good orders. Ooh, snap. Did someone buy 2 of them? Ooh, they did buy 2 of them. Okay, so 2 Japanese booster set boxes sold. So tonight is an expensive night. Just gotta figure out where to put those fuckers. Ah. So, my YouTube shorts maybe sold these 2, which is kind of wild because I made a YouTube short last night. So both of these sold. on eBay for 105. Total $113 including taxes. But eBay sucks because I probably paid 15% in fees. TCG Player, I pay about 10% something in fees. And then on my website, I pay 2.3 or 3% in fees. So please buy on my website. So by the time these guys get their packages, my other packages should be in. My other Pokemon cards. I am done. So like when you're bubble wrapping and stuff like that, you want some overlap, but you don't want too much overlap. Because bubble wrap is expensive. Like, okay, so to give you a perspective, when I mail this card out, I'm paying $1.01 in all the materials to mail this one card out, including the stamp and label, top loader, the penny sleeve. So this $4 card is really not that a $4 card. It's like a $3 card or maybe a $2 card. So that kind of sucks, but gets the card to the person. And I always do free shipping because that's just how I roll. Well, at least with the cards. With the boxes, I do have to charge a little bit, but I think it's understandable because you're not getting a product that's like dookie from me. So let me go back. Yeah. Oh, and someone got one of the. How many did we get? One. Someone got one of these for Dragon Ball Z. And funny thing about these, to save money, because I don't charge that much, you could put these in an envelope, and they'll get to your destination no problem, which is wild to me, which is completely wild. Jabe Hube is saying hi too. Hey, what's up, buddy? So yeah, this will fit into a envelope, no issues, and I've had these being delivered to people without any problems either. Sometimes I might put like a condom on them, like a top loader, and then just tape it so it's like steady. But realistically, you probably don't even have to do that. It's just more like just in case someone's trying to collect the actual packaging and the card itself, so they get a nice looking product. Because taking care of my customers is honestly something I really do care about. Because when I get something in the mail from eBay or TCG Player and it comes dookie, gross. But one thing that's super annoying, and if you're selling on TCG Player, it will occur to you. People buying like one card that's like 25 cents. And it's like, okay, I'm taking a complete loss on this person buying one card for 25 cents. So that will happen to you from time to time. It's something that you're just going to have to deal with. Now, you don't know their financials. They might be in a world of hurt, but they just really want a 25-cent card for their deck. Or it was the last card that they need to make their deck perfect. And unfortunately, they're just getting one card from you. So these fit very snugly, which is pretty good. I kind of wish I'm going to present it to the person face up. I think that looks better. Looking for my little labels. saying, please buy from my website next time. Marketing. And the cool thing about these, they're super secure because those sides go into here. This goes into that. Boom. You almost don't need tape, but we don't live in zero trust. We live in zero trust nation, so you better have tape. Also, one thing I've had happen to me, I thought was wild, when I got like a larger package, people put these stickers, like Pokemon stickers, all over the package. Like, oh my God, what are you doing? No one needs to know that I'm buying Pokemon because, well, I'm a grown-ass man. And two, someone might steal that. I don't like that. So let me go back to the chat on YouTube. Now, also one thing I like to do, it's not necessary, I think. It's just cool to do. I put tape on the sides here just to secure it a little bit tighter. Also, cool thing about my shop, at least, I don't smoke anything, including weed or, cigarettes. So when you buy something from me, it won't smell weird. So I'm going to put those up here, there. And because they're the same exact, I don't really have to worry about it. So this is like super easy to put together. Like putting these together is a pain in the butt sometimes. This, easier than Legos. Look at me having problems after I said that. Alright, cool. Put the product facing up so the person can see what they're buying. Going to have to use my Roid Rage. Put into the box. Fits perfectly. Product placement. And also, like, just like in my eBay store, these guys bought this stuff today. I think one of them bought it like an hour ago. They're going to get this in the mail. I'm going to deliver it to the post office during my lunch break tomorrow. You don't have to wait until Wednesday next week for me to mail stuff. Nah, I'm impatient when I want my stuff from eBay. So that's how I treat my customer. I want to give them cool stuff too, as quickly as humanly possible. Now you guys could just ask me questions about like my cosplay stuff, and I'll totally be down for that. I'm still trying to sell my T60 armor. No one wants to come by and pick it up. It's just too big to ship. Like here. This is a chest piece. Just a chest piece. Look how big that is. And people want me to ship this to them. Like, there was some dude in South America that wanted me to ship this to him. It's like, yo, dude, the shipping cost alone, it would be ridiculous. Just for the chest piece. So... So, yeah, you just have to pick it up in Virginia Beach area. And I had to probably rent, like, a van. Because I don't think it's going to fit in my car. I've been seeing a lot more 3D printed T60 armors out there recently. I kind of want to... I wish they would have tagged me saying, hey, I follow your steps how to do this. Because I have a lot of ego. And I honestly want to see if I help people out making some cool art. Like, I love seeing when people tag me and show me what they did. There was like this one gentleman in 2024 who tagged me in his T60 armor. It was all jet black, and he was with his girlfriend. I think she was in the Vault Tech clothing and stuff. His armor looks so smooth. He did a freaking fantastic job. Try and be PG. And a few people show me like helmets that they did on Instagram. It's like so cool. I asked them if I could share. Some of them didn't want me to because they didn't think it was that good. But in the end of the day, almost all cosplay are good cosplays because you're putting effort into it. And no one starts off good. People start off at different degrees of getting there. Some of them might be a little bit higher because they have like a background in like figurine painting or automotive stuff. So they understand the process. But everyone does a good job because you're trying to learn a new skill. So that's all I'm really going to say about that. And I'm just going to finish find these cards for eBay because there's a few of them. So I do appreciate everyone that tune in and watch. It does mean a lot to me. And I might do this more regularly, probably on Friday nights. Because when I'm in America, honestly, I don't like going out. You guys are fucking wild in America. Like in Korea, I could walk around downtown Daegu, a city of 4 million people, with $1,000 cash in my pocket with my dog, and not have an issue. Here, I'm trying to just go to a grocery store, and someone wants to step up to me. It's like, dude, I have Coca-Cola in my hands, sir. Why are you angry? So, just going to a club, I just don't want to deal with any of that. Especially in the Newport News, Virginia Beach, Norfolk area. People are just wild out. But, hey, thanks again. See you next time. Oh, buy from my shop. The Swole Gaming and Cards.com. Boop, boop, boop.